All right, man. Let's talk about Jaron Ennis ringing up with Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, and they did their job. He got a bunch of money. Um, he got titles, and didn't lose. They took care of him, so really wasn't no other way to go. I mean, obviously he could have plugged directly into Turkey, but that means the protection would have been gone. So that's what he likes about Eddie Hearn. It's the protection. Eddie Hearn is able to tell lies to make it seem like he has a boogeyman, but it's not true. And obviously, for people who don't pay attention, the proof's in the pudding. You always go around listening to what people say, right? You listen, you listen, you listen, you listen, you listen. But just sit back and watch. You can have somebody talking about they're a religious person, but everything they do is a conflict of what they believe in. I can say that I can say a lot of things. I can say that I'm super street and I'm super hood and I'm a thug and I can carry a gun around. But when it's time to prove and put in work, I don't put no work in. I'm not that. I'm not that. And that's one thing Eddie Hearn does. He does a great job of masquerading his fighters to be something that they are not. I'm telling you, he does a great job of masquerading his fighters to be things that they are not. He does a phenomenal job of that. A phenomenal job of masquerading his fighters to be things that they are not. Anthony Joshua, he sold y'all a dream for years. Dillian White, he sold y'all a dream for years. Jaron Ennis is no different, bro. 2 tune-ups, cool. Let's see what happens with the 2 tune-ups. Oh, now that is really no, whatever. Now him and Virgil Ortiz might fight late this year or early next year, and it's always bullshit, man. So hopefully this second half of his career, or this second time around, like step by step with Eddie Hearn, is going to produce some results or give us something that's going to tell us that he's actually a really what they say they are. And what you do in the gym, we have gym all-stars. We got our first team all gym sparring warriors. But we want to know if the gym rumors are going to translate without the headgear and the 12 or whatever ounce gloves they wear in training. We want to see if the hype is real. Is he Hype Williams or is he the truth? Is he Paul Pierce? Hype boots or is he, the truth? And then these dudes in Philly go around acting like his shit don't stink. I mean, at what point does he have to prove it to the world? And Eddie Hearn has done a wonderful job of helping him not have to prove that. Now you got Turkey Al-Sheikh, who's a fan at heart first and foremost, is giving people the inside look on a lot of these guys not being who they say they are. I don't need the inside look. I can see it from here. And it's crazy how many humans are conditioned to believe what they hear and not believe what they see. That should be some type of illness. They should have a fucking illness for that. Oh, baby, I love you. You're the best ever. But if you love me so much, why you keep hurting me? Since Aaron Spears talked about Ice Cube. Remember my stats for summer vacation? Damn, G, the spot getting hot. So how the fuck am I supposed to make a knot? This niggas flew to Missouri. These motherfuckers flew, these dudes, it got hot at 147. It got super duper hot at 147. And then what did they do when they got hot at 47? Oh, T.O., my body couldn't perform. I didn't want to underperform. These niggas is, man, pussies, bro. He don't want to fight nobody. Came to T.O., Devin, and I heard somebody write an article saying that, well, fans are turning on Devin for not fighting Boots at 152. No credible fan is hating on somebody to go fight Boots at 152 pounds when he don't have a belt. Like, Boots is a duck, bruh. Let's call it what it is, man. He ducked Virgil. He ducked T.O. He ducked Norman. Tried to make a deal with Norman and then ducked. All right? He ducked Devin. Like, dog, as soon as it became some money in the division, all of a sudden, he don't want to fight. Like, all Eddie Hearn doing is protecting him, bro. That's it. He know PBC ain't going to want to work with them for the WBA and the WBC. And for the most part, I don't know. Maybe they go get, Xander Zayas belt. Maybe they go run down on Xander Zayas and take his belt if he win it this weekend. And I seen somebody put a poll up, Boots versus Sebastian Fondor. From what I seen, I haven't seen nothing from Boots at 54, so I can't say. But from what I seen, Fondor stopping Boots. I don't think Boots can take a punch. I don't think he can take a punch. I'm not saying I don't know nothing about that, but I just come with the impression that, I don't know. If he didn't have a chin, I would be surprised. I mean, if he didn't have a chin, I wouldn't be surprised. And people, oh man, you hating? I ain't fucking hating. Tell them the motherfucking truth. I mean, it's hard. It's easy for me to say I favor Fondor because I seen him perform at the weight. But if I favor Boots, if Boots was that type of nigga, he'd jump in on the deep end and fight Mazzali at. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, look what Bud doing, going right at it. He went right at Madrimov, tried to go right at Fondor. He went right at Jeff Horn. Like, if you really believe in your abilities, why not go right for a champion? Go right for a title holder, a killer. They don't believe, bro. His whole career been a tuna, bro. And one of them can of tuna fish in Turkestan exposed them. And then they went right back to putting fighters in front of him who don't move their head, who don't move their feet and stand there he could beat on. He looked fantastic, which anybody that knew anything about boxing knew he would. But the minute he got to hit a moving target, or a target move, he struggled. And what is his daddy advice? Just knock him out. I'm like, oh, wow. Just knock him out, huh? Knock him out the box, Boots. Knock him out, Boots. Knock him out the box, Boots. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, it didn't surprise me. It made a lot of sense to reback up there. Reback up with Matchroom. They did a lot of great protection for him. He got a bunch of money fighting guys that they know he can beat. Come on, why wouldn't I go back to there? Got the same protection you got at PBC. So maybe in 3 fights, about a year and some change from now, we actually see him fight somebody that can walk and chew bubble gum. And him beating Virgil, I mean, that's a good fight. But Virgil ain't never been no champion. So, I mean, the one belt that he took was from an email champion. He was in the first, or the one that I'm going to call the first, unified email championship of the world. I mean, that's a historical fact. So, I really don't care, man. Shout out to him. I think, most people, their objective is to get the bread. So, milk that white man for all he got. Milk him. I be telling y'all, these guys, who they say they are in boxing, they never who they say they are. It's a rarity. Like, they don't, because the guys that really like that, they ain't got to say it. For the guys that's like that, you're going to see it. They're going to take on all challengers. You're going to see it. I know you see it. It's like, Dean, Bam, I know you won't. So, no, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. It'll be funny. People do all this speeding, and I still get ahead of you. It's crazy to me. I don't be getting it, dog. Everybody be in a rush to go absolutely fucking nowhere. It's one thing I gotta fucking love about the roads. But hey, that's all I have to say. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine, everything inside the link tree. Peace.